My dear, I am begging you, please don't hate me after hearing what I have to say. It is not easy for me to admit this, but I need to be honest with you because I can no longer carry the weight of my regret in silence. I made a terrible mistake by pushing you away, and the worst part is that I did it to please someone else. I let outside influences cloud my judgment, and in doing so, I lost the most important person in my life, you. I cannot even begin to describe how much I regret my actions, how deeply sorry I am for hurting you. Since the moment I let you go, everything in my life has felt wrong. It is as if I am being punished for what I did because nothing seems to be going right anymore. No matter what I do, there is an emptiness inside me that I cannot ignore. I go through my days feeling lost, like I am merely existing instead of truly living. I feel like a part of me is missing, and I now realize that part of me is you. The warmth and happiness you brought into my life have been replaced with an overwhelming sense of regret and sorrow. Every single day, I think about what I did and wish I could undo it. I have spent countless nights lying awake, replaying every moment in my mind, wondering how I could have been so blind, so foolish. I should have seen how much you meant to me before it was too late. I should have fought for you instead of letting you go so easily. But I allowed my own fears and insecurities to get the best of me, and in the process, I hurt the one person who truly loved me. I know that no amount of words can erase the pain I caused you, but I need you to know how truly sorry I am. I never wanted to be the reason for your heartache, yet I know that my actions caused you pain. And for that, I will never forgive myself. If I could turn back time, I would do things differently. I would hold on to you with everything I have and never let go. I would cherish every moment, every laugh, every touch, and make sure you never had a reason to doubt how much I love you. I understand that you may need time to process everything, and I respect that. I know I don't deserve immediate forgiveness, but I couldn't wait any longer to reach out to you. The guilt has been eating away at me, and I can no longer keep these feelings bottled up. I needed you to know that I recognize my mistakes, and I am truly sorry for all the ways I failed you. I am not just apologizing because I feel guilty, I am apologizing because I finally understand what I lost, and I cannot bear the thought of never having you in my life again. Please, find it in your heart to forgive me, even if it takes time. I am willing to wait for as long as it takes because you are worth it. I don't just want your forgiveness, I want to prove to you that I have changed, that I have learned from my mistakes, and that I will never make the same ones again. I want to show you that I am a better person now, someone who truly understands your worth. I miss you more than words can express. I miss the way you made me feel, safe, loved, understood. I miss your smile, your laughter, your presence. Every little thing reminds me of you, and it makes me realize how much emptier my world is without you in it. I can't imagine my life without you because, in so many ways, you are my life. You mean everything to me, and I am willing to do whatever it takes to win back your trust and love. Please, give me a chance to make things right. Let me show you how much you mean to me, how much I regret what I did, and how much I am willing to fight for you now. I don't expect things to go back to the way they were overnight, but I am ready to take whatever steps are necessary to heal the damage I caused. I just want the chance to prove to you that my love for you is real and that I will never take you for granted again. Until that day comes, please know that you are always on my mind and in my heart. No matter what happens, I will keep hoping, waiting, and praying that you will find it in your heart to forgive me. But even if you don't, even if you decide that I don't deserve another chance, I will still be grateful for the time I had with you. You have changed my life in ways I never fully appreciated before, and for that, I will always be thankful. I love you, and I always will. I can't do this cycle of pain anymore. The lack of open and honest communication is exhausting, frustrating, and overwhelming. It feels like I am trapped in a loop of unspoken words, unresolved emotions, and lingering doubts. I want to break these chains that keep me stuck in uncertainty. I want to move toward you with passion, with clarity, with an open heart that no longer hesitates or fears. There is so much I need to explain, so many thoughts swirling in my mind that I struggle to put into words. This restlessness inside me is growing stronger each day, making it harder to be patient. I feel as if I am constantly teetering between holding back and wanting to pour everything out to you all at once. The truth is, I just need you. I need your presence, your voice, your energy, because you are my safe space, my happy place, the one person who has the power to calm the storm inside me. Yet, despite this deep longing, I find myself weighed down by worries. I wonder if things are as they seem, if you are truly as free as you lead me to believe. Are you holding back parts of yourself, just as I have? And then there's the fear that haunts me the most. Do you even want to come back? Or are you so content with your life now that the idea of reconnecting with me no longer holds the same meaning for you? These questions gnaw at me because, for me, this connection has never faded. If anything, it has only grown stronger, even in our time apart. It has pushed me far beyond my comfort zone, forcing me to confront the parts of myself I once ignored. I now see, with painful clarity, where I needed to love myself more, where I failed to value my own worth, and how those wounds played a role in everything that happened between us. You have been a mirror for me in ways I never expected. Through your words, your actions, and even your silence, you have reflected my deepest insecurities and fears back at me. You have shown me where I let fear dictate my choices, where I built walls instead of bridges, where I sabotaged something beautiful because I was too afraid to believe I was worthy of it. Looking back, I can finally see why things didn't work out the way I so desperately wanted them to. It wasn't just circumstance or bad timing, it was me. It was my lack of self-love, my own feelings of unworthiness that held me back. And now, as I piece together the lessons from this journey, I realize I don't have to remain trapped in that version of myself. But no matter how much I try to focus on my growth, I can't seem to escape you. Your name, your birth date, the songs we used to listen to, everything around me carries traces of you. Every single day, something reminds me of you, and it's both beautiful and heartbreaking at the same time. It's as if the universe refuses to let me forget, as if it keeps whispering your presence into my life, urging me to remember what this connection means. The more I reflect on it, the more I understand my own karma. I see the negative patterns I have repeated, the fears I have clung to, the love I withheld from myself. But now, instead of feeling defeated by these realizations, I feel empowered. I see that I have the ability to rise above them. I don't have to keep suffering. I can choose a different path. I can rewrite my story. I can move toward this connection with a heart that is ready to love without fear. At night, when the world is quiet, I find myself having conversations with you in my mind. I talk to you about everything, the things I never said, the things I wish I had done differently, the emotions I still carry. In those moments, it feels like you're right there with me, as if our souls are still intertwined even across the distance. I love those moments. They bring me a strange sense of comfort, even as they remind me of all that remains unsaid between us. And maybe that's why I can still feel your energy, no matter how far apart we are. It's as if there's an invisible thread connecting us, something deeper than time, space, or logic. I am doing my best to let go of the old parts of myself that no longer serve me. The fears, the doubts, the patterns that have only ever weighed me down, I am shedding them, one by one. I don't want to carry them into the future. I don't want them to stand in the way of what could be between us. The way you have impacted my life is something I will never be able to fully put into words. Your presence has been invaluable, teaching me lessons I never expected to learn. You have shown me a new way of living, a new way of seeing the world, and a new way of understanding myself. I love the way you have always been open with me. When I looked at you, I never felt fear, I only saw love. You showed me what it means to be truly seen, truly accepted. Because of you, I have learned to go deeper within myself, to listen to what my heart and soul truly desire. And no matter how much you have endured, you have always retained a sense of purity and calmness that I have never seen in anyone else. It is something rare, something beautiful, something I admire more than I can express. You have been such a powerful influence on my growth. Because of you, I have learned to accept my reality instead of running from it. I have learned to ask for what I want instead of settling for less. I have learned to chase after the things that once seemed impossible. You embody everything I have ever wanted in a partner, not just because of who you are, but because of what you have proven through your actions. When things got difficult, when life tested you, you didn't waver. You didn't let circumstances define you. You showed your strength, your character, your unwavering spirit. And that's why I know, deep in my heart, that you are someone who will stand the test of time. Your actions have spoken louder than words ever could. And now, as I stand here, looking back at everything we have been through, I realize that no matter where this path leads us, you will always be a part of me. You have shaped me in ways I never imagined. You have challenged me, inspired me, and pushed me to become a better version of myself. And for that, I will always be grateful.